Welcome to the Strawberry Patch. I'm Carol Long, and we're down at the Senior Center today during the Strawberry Festival, and we are with the Buchanan Upshur Camera Club and their really nice photo display that they have here. It's open, free to the public, so if you watch this before the festival is over, make a trip down to the Senior Center and look at all these wonderful photography exhibits. These are from all over the place. We'll show you who won certain categories. So we also want to put a plug in for State Farm Insurance. That's Sharon Sabo in Tennerton. She is sponsoring this program. So if you see Sharon Sabo, give her a thank you. Let's move on, Dennis, and see what we have. We are now in adult pictures. First place, and let me get on the other side, Dennis. First place is Tina Boca, and this is called Fall Beauty. It is not for sale, but this is the first place winner. Aren't these beautiful? Here's a gentleman with a guitar. Here, let's see who the second place winner is. It's The Little Things, and this is Robin Johnson Belmere, and she has taken this. These are all photographs, folks, so some folks are caught in really unusual pictures, and they're saved for a lifetime. This is called People. It's the third place winner. Alan Tucker did this one. And that's a Confederate soldier, is that right?
I think it's Union.
Union, well, it's in the Civil War, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Let's move on. We have another one here. This is an honorable mention one from the Buchanan Upshur Camera Club. And this is Howard Cutright, called People. Some of these are for sale. If you see a picture when you're watching this on television, if you will contact somebody from the camera club or maybe contact the Senior Center, they can get you in touch with someone. A lot of folks like to collect horses. This one was done by Howard Cutright as well.
This is another honorable mention.
Yes, it is. And this is Larry Ransinger, and this is called the Sun Lumber. And that might, there used to be a Sun Lumber Company up in the Pickens area. I don't know if that's something that...
That's a mural on the side of a brick building.
Yes. Yes, it is. But that could be the Sun Lumber Company.
Okay.
Maybe not. I think this is really cute down here. And this one is Catherine Davis. It's me, little one looking in the mirror. That's cute. There's just all kinds. This is all for our 2015 photography exhibit here at the Senior Center. People, Caitlin Alt, these are band members. Another one, I think this whole, it's called Adult People. This one is by Wayne Davis, a family. This one's very interesting. I can't go through all of them, but they're just so pretty.
I know this lady.
Do you?
She goes to our church.
Rose D. Prospero, is that right?
Prospero, yeah.
Oh, isn't this precious? Melissa Toothman, sweet tea. Look at that baby in the teacup.
Rose wanted me to be sure that I videotaped her picture.
Okay.
So, Rose, there you are.
And it's People.
Yeah. Good picture, Rose.
There's somebody looking back at you. Kenneth Matthews. That's a New York selfie.
Yeah, really.
Boys of Fall, Christy Starcher. This one is Adult Monochrome, and this is the first place up here, Alan Tucker, Catch and Release. This is a fish. Do you fish?
No.
Okay. And this one is a monochrome. It's called Nature's Wrinkles. Isn't that neat? This is Melissa Toothman. And then we have John Boken, third place winner. This is a Pittsburgh Cathedral. That's gorgeous. And this is very interesting. This is an honorable mention from Robin Johnson Belmere. It's called the Shawshank Silver.
That's a hood ornament on the old
yeah.
car. I think it's a Cadillac.
Could be. Another honorable mention, and this one is Donald Sapp, and this one is Mama Cat and Baby. We're going to try to get a quick picture of all of them, but we just don't have a lot of time to talk about each one. But we're going to at least bring you the first, second, and third place winners, and also some of the honorable mentions. Some really neat pictures.
That's a good-looking capital on that column. That's a Corinthian column?
Look at this little one. He's getting ready to play ball.
Yeah.
And the dog looking through the fence. Mm-hmm. This again is adult monochrome. And we have some really neat pictures. Well, you'll like this one, honorable mention up here, Dennis. This is,
Okay.
hopefully this is youth, youth and why people, things, and places. This is Christy Starcher, and it's Ford Tough. That one has been through it, hasn't it? That's an honorable mention. I love cat pictures. I have a cat. And their eyes are so pretty. Some gorgeous pictures, just full of color. I think anybody that can take a picture, that's a memory to keep for a lifetime.
Yes.
Youth and why people. That is an old fence, isn't it?
Yeah, look at the, what do they call it, lichen. Mm-hmm. Lichen growing on it.
I don't think we had a chance to come down here last year, and I always like to look at the wonderful photography talent that we have all around.
You're right, we had to miss it last year.
Now, who would have thought to take a picture of chalk? Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I like this one. Give Me Food, it says, by Katie Wine. And then this one with the flag, that's really pretty. American Glory. We have another one here that is third place. This is Youth, Why Things or Places, Kelly Gross, and this is called New Life. This one is nice too. Shauna Lalka, I believe is the way to pronounce that, second place. Old Glory. And honorable mention is Hannah Willie. That's a train wheel. Another honorable mention, another one from Hannah Willie. It's Wide Open Spaces. Oh, look at this. This is, well, this one again. Are you on this one, Dennis? Yes. This is Ring of Fire, Shauna Law. I think it's Lalka, Laka maybe. Laka. Ring of Fire. And it's honorable mention. And then first place in this category of youth and why things or places is Katie Wine, Miracle of Birth. Look at the little birds. They are really tiny. Did we get this honorable mention here? Ashley Hack.
Just a second. We go back to it.
Okay. And it's called A Portrait. Okay, over here, this is another adult in general, and I'm going to get on the other side of you again. Okay. This one is Rose de Prospero. Is that the right correction?
Rose de Prospero.
Rose de Prospero. Okay, first place, it's called Columbines. This is an interesting picture, honorable mention. Train wreck on the West Virginia Central. And that's by Sandra Miller. Look at the miners' hats. Diana Kimball, Heritage. That's a good title for that.
Sure.
Oh, this is a neat one. This is Alan Tucker's again, and he is second place winner for Boom.
Yeah, that's a boom, all right.
And this one is Springtime in West Virginia Capitol by Philip Miles. Honorable mention. Look at the fireworks. That's a pretty one. Honorable mention here is Carol Kaufman, All-American SVC Station. Pretty neat. And here's a third place winner, Alan Tucker, Peppers for Sale. Looks like there's all kinds of peppers, hot peppers, sweet peppers,
sure.
All colors, that's great. Honorable mention down here is Love is a Helping Hand. That's Rose D. Prospero.
Yes, that's another one.
She's done a good job. Yeah. And look at this beautiful bird, majestic indigo. Isn't that a peacock?
Yes, it is.
And it's honorable mention. And here are the animals. We have dogs and we have kitty cats. We have a clown. Did you see that clown?
Mm-hmm.
These are adult general pictures. This one's a fire. Guitar. The scenes are pretty. Do you like pigs? We have a pig. I like this one up here, Dennis. I have to mention this. It's called The Simple Life. Look at the baby.
Yeah.
That's Robin Johnson Belmer. And I like this one down here, Sandra Miller, An All-American Seat. That is really unusual. Here's Woody Woodpecker, Catherine Davis.
That's a pileated woodpecker.
Yeah. The new guy on the block.
Yeah.
And this is Look Out. That is quite a work of art on the building.
Yeah.
Here's a decisive moment. Are you going to get wet or aren't you?
Yeah. Look.
And ice. Look at those eyes.
Husky.
Yeah. I like the names Time to Explore, Big Snow at the Fort. And some of these are for sale, so if you see something that you like on television, call the Senior Center and see if you can get hooked up with the camera club and maybe buy one of these pictures. This is Yum Yum. And this one's just a general one, size
That's a
13.
little unusual. If you look at the feet, they're sticking out of the dirt.
Yeah.
They're not footprints in the dirt, they're sticking out of the dirt.
It says size 13, so they're pretty good size.
How did they get
Unless
the
it's a,
feet?
I don't know.
I'm impressed.
That's a neat picture. Let's see what's on the other side. We have trees, we have flowers, we have butterflies, we have all kinds of animals. This is really neat.
There's another one from Rose.
Yeah, Rose D. Prospero, and it's once in a lifetime shot, it says. This one's Lazy Morning. That's cute. These are adult nature, so all these are some form of nature, whether it would be animals, mushrooms, or would you call those?
Joseph Reed, is that
Okay.
the doctor?
Yes, it is. It's called Nature's Amphitheater. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
One
Look at a
clear
ray of
night.
sunshine, one ray coming straight down.
It's the moon.
Oh, that's the moon?
Yeah, it's what it says. One clear night.
Oh, okay.
And here's a nice, here's a nice one of the deer,
Yeah.
and another, the birds.
Peacock would look
Yeah.
at his own reflection.
This one is neat. A happy place. You would go to a waterfall, and it is a happy place usually. Praying mantis. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? These are some beautiful pictures of nature. Whether it be a bloom on a flower or birds playing in the water or a praying mantis. This is just really unusual. This is Philip Miles. It looks like that little praying mantis is directing the band. Look
Yeah,
at that.
Sure.
A waterfall. It's called Red Run. I don't know if that's the name of the place. We've got lazy. It said hello. There's what it says.
Go up here.
Yeah. After the snow. Dune grass. This is it's a moonshot. Isn't that pretty? Look at the colors.
Yeah.
That looks like one out of my neighborhood.
Is that right?
Yeah, they steal nuts and apples or anything they can find.
Sure.
This is interesting. Snowy female cardinal. Here's an honorable mention. This is Charles Kropp with Fall Reflections. Here's another one that's pretty. And again, these do have, some of them have price tags on them. And if you are interested in something you see, call the Senior Center and get hooked up with someone down here from the camera club. John Simons, I think, is someone you can talk to. This one is an third place, Dick Hepler. And this one is called Reflections. Honorable mention, Robin Johnson Belmere. This is Florida oranges. That's an interesting name for that. Here's a pretty one. Look at the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. This is another honorable mention. Michaela Weaver. It's called Green Dragon. Right there.
Yeah.
And some of these are not for sale. Here's one of them. This is a picture of the Grand Canyon. Oh, I like this one. It's called the Red Shoulder Splendor. Look how wide those wings are.
Yeah. We're taking.
Here's another one that's real. This is a twisted tree and a dead horse park. That's an interesting picture. Okay, over on the other side, I missed this one that's second place. Who is this? Marge Marino, Twisted Tree, Dead Horse Park, that one. And then first place in this division of adult nature is Alan Tucker, Shall We Dance, with the birds. And we have another squirrel and a butterfly. And while we're here at the end, Dennis, let's just talk about this one. Every camera photography show has a best of show, and this best of show is your friend. This is, yes, called Possums, and this is by Rose D. Prospero.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that neat? To see how she would have taken that picture, because sometimes they don't stay still for very long. This is adult, wild and wonderful. First place goes to Joey Heron. The Flying Great Blue Heron, that is beautiful. Second place goes to a West Virginia Paradise by Charles Kropp. And here's another one, which is third place, Joey Heron, is the Hummer and the Honeysuckle. Hummingbird, isn't that pretty, hummingbird? Okay, and here's honorable mention. This one is Courtney Chittister. This is just called Bird. And the bird is right on the edge of something. I don't know what it's on.
Bird feeder.
Is that a bird feeder?
Yeah.
I have a squirrel that likes to get in the bird feeder. Burning Bush of Canaan Valley. This is another honorable mention by Beth Morrison. We have a waterfall down here. Another honorable mention is Carol Kaufman, Serenity. The other honorable mention up here is Sandra Miller, Moon over Seneca. There's the moon way up there. And then we have, that's a beautiful butterfly. Look at the markings on that.
Yes.
And then we have a nice winding road. Looks like it's called Wild and Wonderful West Virginia. And we do have wild and wonderful roads, don't we?
Yeah.
Here's another one. This is called Strawberry Blonde. That's a kitty cat. Okay, we have some beautiful pictures up here. This one, A Trillium Reasons to Love Spring. These are trilliums. We have Fall Comes to Deckers Creek and Cove Beyond. This is a neat one down here. It's called Sights Homestead. Oh, look at this. You see the deer. You see the sunrise. It's called Enjoying the Winter Sunrise. And this one's Wild and Wonderful. We have some with the war characters.
No, those are Confederate.
Yeah. Taking Aim is this one. Bluebird of Happiness. This one's Canaan Valley Beautiful Oranges and Yellows. And then we have Cabin Mountain Road. Look at this crooked road. My. Kicking Guard for West Virginia U. Oh, look at the skunk. Do I smell something?
That reminds me, I got to call my ex-wife.
Uh-oh, now Dennis, be nice. But that skunk, it looks like it's just
Go ahead.
having a good time.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's smiling on his face.
This one is Tranquility. And I love the deer. Look at this. Mother and fawn in a daisy patch. Look at that. It's beautiful. Snow and Stonewall Lake. And this one is a Bob White. So we're getting,
Rosie.
yeah, we're getting a good configuration here of all the different things that you can find in wild, wonderful West Virginia nature-wise. Blackwater River. Here is the Slats Mill covered bridge. We got the Bob White. Here's another squirrel. Breakfast time. And Canaan Valley in October afternoon. I love the names on these pictures. And I'm sorry we're not getting all the names, but a lot of the ones that are showing here have several in the exhibit. Here's another one of Blackwater Falls, Deer Crossing. And this one is West Virginia Memories, and look at the gun.
Yeah.
Leaning up.
There's a story behind that picture.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, that gun was found after like 20 years. They were still leaning against the same tree they leaned it on.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Okay, God, Friend of Silence. And look here, this one's Bronson the Well Frog. A Trip Down Memory Lane. That's a neat picture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some family holds that very dear.
Yes.
Okay, now we're places and things in the adult category. Going out. I like this church. The Faith of a Coal Miner. Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
That's what I would call sepia tone. I'm not sure if I'm correct on that, but it's a picture that you see a little color, but not bright colors.
Right. I don't know what to call it.
It's a lake fire. After the Storm. I like this one. It's interesting. It's Sights from Sights Homestead. There must be somebody that has an old home here that they've taken a lot of pictures. This is Germany Valley, Glacial Tranquility, BB at Sunset.
Boston.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Here's the Eiffel Tower, La Tour Eiffel. Week at Watchy Water. This is an interesting. Is it Wiki Watchy?
Yeah, that's a
Wiki Watchy. That's right. Well,
place in Florida.
Okay. Apple roastings on an open fire. There are your apples. I've never roasted apples on an open fire.
No, I haven't either.
Here is an honorable mention, $1 Million Bridge by Donald Sapp.
It looks like it's in Fairmont.
Could be. Here's a Haggard Bumblebee by John Boken. And that's an interesting picture. This one's, I think this one was taken at the Greenbrier with all the beautiful flowers. Mm-hmm. Here is honorable mention. This one is Places and Things by Jennifer Cutright. Everybody likes one of those.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a lighthouse?
Yes, I have actually.
Okay. Just horsing around. Minted Pier Light Station. Now this one with the Eiffel Tower is an honorable mention. Howard Cutright.
Eiffel Tower. Brody Island Lighthouse.
Yeah. Well, what? No, there was an Eiffel Tower someplace over here.
Yeah, back that way.
Okay. Here's an honorable mention by Howard Cutright, Outer Banks Sunset. Here's a picture of Buchanan with its beauty, with all the pretty flowers.
Joseph Reed.
Yeah, Dr. Reed did this one. Here's a Morgantown Gable. Up here's an honorable mention. This is Linda Treadway, Sit a Spell. A bench overlooking a beautiful area of fall trees. Want one? Anybody ever offer you a cracker?
Yeah.
That is cute. Old Tunnelton Railroad. And then here we have another honorable mention. This is Donald Sapp, Mount Storm. This is a pretty one of winter. Summers Cemetery. And if I miss some of these, it's because I'm looking through trifocals. And sometimes when you look up and down, you don't see it just right.
Yeah, I used to wear trifocals. I couldn't do it.
Here's Outer Banks Wild Horses. Freedom.
Unlocked.
Yeah.
Unlocked padlock.
And this is Sachs Covered Bridge down here. This one of the Outer Banks Wild Horses is a third place winner. Second place winner is a Windmill by Carrie Mills. Jennifer Cutright did the one on the horses. Here's another one of downtown Buchanan. This is Flowers in the Sun. A first place winner is Tina Bolka, who did orchard offerings at Coal Springs, West Virginia. Apples. This is interesting, Stairway to Heaven. And this one is Winter's Eve. So we have some beautiful, beautiful pictures. Do we have anything here on this end? We've done. Let's just really quickly, I'm going to do something that we don't normally get to do. We're not going to talk a lot about them, but Dennis will show some pictures. If you look for artistry, you won't find anybody that does a better job painting than some of our senior citizens. So we're just going to let you have a look at some of these as we get ready to close the art show here. Well, the photography show, I'm sorry. Isn't this an interesting one over here, Dennis? The little house.
Yeah.
And many of these are for sale. There's numbers on them. And I don't know if these were judged or not, but these are, well, we'd call this an art show because these are actual paintings that are done by our senior citizens here in Buchanan. And there's some just gorgeous pictures. They paint here at the Senior Center at least once a week, and you can call the Senior Center and find out how to get in a painting class. I know, I think Carolyn Rohr works with the painters, but there's some gorgeous.
I just shot the thermostat.
That's okay. I'll forgive you this time. I love the barn up here. Now, I will speak just a second about when you get to this one. Carolyn Rohr did this picture, and this is Martha Albaugh. She is someone who taught art for a number of years, and many of these folks who are now artists worked under Martha Albaugh. And so Carolyn was one of her students, I think. But here you go with all the beautiful artwork, and these were done in the art class here at the Senior Center. Many of them are for sale, so come down to the Senior Center and check some of these beautiful pictures. We even have one with strawberries over here, Dennis.
I'm coming. Yes. And a little, what do they call it now? Imp?
Could be a little fairy, yes. We have a picture of an angel over here. And then as we go down the other wall, we can get a few pictures of those. And again, this is just some of the talent we have here in Upshur County. I think most of the folks who come to the arts class here at the Senior Center might belong to our community. Some of them might be traveling in here. But if you are interested in learning how to paint, come and join the classes down here, and they'll really give you a good time. Absolutely beautiful pictures. And a variety, you have paintings, scenes, some are animals. We even have Santa Claus, a beautiful picture of Santa Claus. There's a pretty one down here of a house and a church, too, when Dennis gets. We also have, yeah, I know you are. We have abstract art. We have some gorgeous pictures. And we just would encourage you to come down. We're doing this. First day is open on Thursday. They'll be here Friday and Saturday festival week. And we hope you come down and... Ooh. I'm sorry, Alan.
Oh, that's graceful.
We can let you through. We're doing some... Let me ask you a question. We'll just talk to you. Go on the other side there. While we're here, Dennis, when you get through with that one bunch there, this is Alan Cook, and he is the director here at the Senior Center. Can you tell us about how many folks paint here?
I'd say average 8 to 10 artists on Tuesdays and Thursdays and mornings, and they've been coming for quite a while, and of course you can see they're very talented.
And do they have to pay to get into this class?
No, it is free for seniors, and so we're just glad to have the room to offer that.
So if you're a senior citizen out there and you want to learn how to paint, do you have a teacher?
Yes.
And who
Yes,
is it?
it's Carolyn Rohr, and she's great at what she does, and she's very encouraging. So we're glad to have her volunteering her time.
So we would invite you to join an art class right here at the Senior Center. If you're a senior citizen, you can come and participate. They have a lot of things going on here, and we're glad that you have the photography exhibit as well. Thank you, Alan.
You're welcome. Thanks, Carol.
One last group of pictures from the artisans here at the Senior Center, and Dennis will take a quick look at those. We've seen 2 or 3 strawberry pictures. There's another one up here that has fruit with strawberries in it. That one picture, the little doggy, looks like one I used to have.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you have it. And I've just knocked down everything. I'll put this back. This is the this is the photography exhibit here at the Senior Center, put on by the Buchanan Upshur Camera Club, and they're going to be here for the next couple of days. So come down. It's free. You don't have to pay to get in and look at these gorgeous pictures and see some of the talent we have right here in Upshur County in photography, and then also with the senior centers who do artwork. So we're going to move on to something else, but we thank the Senior Center for giving us a chance to come in and see all these wonderful things they have on display. And we also thank Sharon Sabo at State Farm for providing this opportunity for us to film.